Why blow up a whopping $200 million privilege, a $39 million bonus, and jeopardize Nike and Powerade endorsements to prove you're real? And why does Morant feel it's important to demonstrate this? Why act like you're from the streets when you can still make millions scoring hoops? Who is driving Morant to end his NBA life at this very young age? Here is why Morant's NBA career might end soon. Welcome to NBA Jungles. First, let's talk about him flashing a gun at a strip club. Yes, Morant received an 8-game no-pay suspension for displaying a gun in a strip club, after which he met with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver on March 15, 2023 following the incident, and it was reported that he will not be able to play for the Memphis Grizzlies again on March 20 against the Dallas Mavericks. Now, according to an investigation into the matter, Ja was in an intoxicated state when he displayed a firearm on his Instagram Live. Additionally, the league claimed that they were unable to establish if Ja really owned a pistol, had it at a club, or even had it beyond a brief period. It further stated that its investigation had not revealed any evidence of Morant possessing a gun while traveling with the Grizzlies or at any NBA venue. Ja's behavior was described by Silver as irresponsible. However, shortly after the video went viral, Morant apologized and enrolled in a Florida therapy facility for treatment.
It's not who I am. I don't condone any type of violence, but I take full responsibility for my actions. Made a bad mistake.
Damn, this guy was seen again flashing a gun on Instagram Live with his friends in the car after his apology and therapy. It's really strange that Morant would put himself in the same situation that first caused him to get into issues with the NBA. Isn't it stupid to keep doing the same thing that got you suspended? Was he still intoxicated again? What gain would there be in repeating these bad choices in a matter of months? Is Ja addicted to living a gangster lifestyle? Well, maybe, because throwing up gang signs during NBA games is undoubtedly proof that he might be one. However, the surprising thing is that he is displaying crisp signs on national television without association or having anything with gangster life. Yes, talking about gangster lifestyle, Ja doesn't have a realistic image of this life, and a boy who grew up in a secure middle-class neighborhood wouldn't be able to handle the violence, the survival mode mentality, the intensity, and the continual threat and worry for his life. According to this well-known and highly regarded clip, there is a significant cost to pay for this.
He ain't with the gangland like that. You throwing them ends up, that's gonna cost you. What you want to do, pay the Crips for the rest of your life? Basketball player, cause you want to come step into this field, we can show you a whole lot about this shit. Set up a meeting for me and Morant since he want to be a Crip.
Anyway, some sportsmen have chimed in on the subject and have been loud about their thoughts on Morant's actions. But before that, please subscribe to NBA Jungles, like and share if you found this video interesting. Also, turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos like this. Yes, Kwame Brown hopped on camera to call Morant NBA dumb boy.
I've heard of NBA young boy, but you NBA dumb boy. You got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the league.
Des Bryant also chimes in and tweeted, F all the dumbass. Jack got to be sending a message to somebody if he's flashing a gun. I don't get why he'd be doing that after he just came back from a suspension. If that's the case, to who Jack would be sending a message or a subliminal threat to is unknown. But did he know that this wouldn't be the first time Ja made threats with guns? Yeah. Remember the brawl between Ja and Andrew Nembhard at a Grizzlies-Pacers game in January 2023? It all started when his father T and one of JA's buddies, Devontae Pack, were trash-talking to a lot of Pacers players. Devontae Pack was finally ejected from the game as a result of a chain of events. Later that night, Ja and his boys confronted Pacers traveling party members. Ja and his crew arrived in an SUV and shone a red laser at them before driving away. What could you be doing with a red laser, man? You could be on a court dunking and not practicing gangster life, right? Well, according to Pacer security, that was a gun. Surprisingly, no police report was filed. Yes, it seemed then that Ja's intimidation conduct was not motivated by violence. But who will believe that now when he has done it twice within a short period of time? Wait, did you know that Morant has a record of assault on 2 occasions? Surprise, right? He assaulted a 17-year-old boy at a pickup game and threatened a security guard at the Memphis Mall. See, according to a police record acquired by Washington.com Post, Morant was charged with threatening the mall security guard in Memphis Mall. According to the report, a member of the Grizzlies guard shoved the director as Morant made threatening comments. The head of security ordered Morant and those who accompanied him to leave, but when they resisted, police were called. A verbal confrontation took place, after which a security guard was struck in the head by a member of Morant's group. Morant then said, "Let me find out what time he gets off," which prompted the guard to want to report Morant because he felt threatened by his words. However, Morant was subsequently charged with hitting a 17-year-old boy during a pickup basketball game at his Memphis home 4 days after the incident at the mall. Morant claimed to have acted in self-defense during that event when the youngster tossed a basketball at him, striking him in the head. But while Jack claimed it was for self-defense, the teenager detailed a different situation. According to the boy, he was assigned the duty of watching over one of the game's most electrifying scores. When Morant attempted to check the ball in, he tossed the ball back at him with equal force. Morant's chin was struck after the ball slipped through his hand, which resulted in Morant punching him in his jaw, and without warning, the friend struck him on the other side. The boy claimed that after hitting him like 12 to 13 times, Morant and his friend also hit him 4 or 5 more times. The child said to the police that Morant left to his house and came back carrying a gun in his waistband. The 17-year-old said that Morant didn't pull the gun out of his pants, but he did claim to have placed his hand on it while it was concealed there. However, the cops never confirmed whether Morant possessed a firearm, but that was cruel to have an act of revenge on a little boy's mistake and claim it was self-defense. Jazz seems to be insatiably responsible, and if it keeps going on in this direction, the price may be too high to bear. If it doesn't quickly make a change, it's obvious that the opulent life he's established will crumble. That is, if it isn't already too late. See, if we talk about advice, Meta World Peace is among the athletes that have reached out to Morant to offer their support. He said word for word, "We love him and he will be okay in life." Kendrick Perkins, on the other hand, has much less faith in the young point guard, saying that things will not turn around for Ja anytime soon. In fact, he's not going to stop until he's out of the league entirely. There's no crystal ball that's going to tell us how Ja's future will unfold or what NBA consequences outside of the league Ja will inevitably face. Nevertheless, it's probably safe to say that if Ja stays on this path, his NBA days won't last very long. I think I speak for most of us that we hope Ja turns it around sooner than later. A talent like him is a generational talent that belongs in the NBA, not gangster life. Do you think that Ja Morant deserves to be banned from the NBA, putting in mind that the current NBA commissioner has been too soft on inappropriate behaviors? Leave a comment down below.